Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Fire Emblem 9 Ironman. And what we go in today is the chapter where you recruit Devdan. I don't remember much else about the chapter, I just know it's that one. We do have some inventory management to do, so I'm just going to dump some of these things off here. We obviously got a bunch of things with Volk from the Sands. Unfortunately not the boots, because I am an idiot. We also got an occult scroll from doing the Stefan conversation. I always do the conversations just off screen, and that one gave us that. I always do conversations and supports because seeing me, like, I actually tend to read them, just so I can remind myself what they are, and I just don't want to actually do that on here. It would make the playthrough take years, so yeah. Oh, we do have a vague catty that we might want to distribute to someone. Probably Ike. He's our only real sword user, or Makalov, I guess. Makalov could make use of it. But outside of that, we do have a couple of other things we do kind of need to address. First of all, we've got some scrolls that we should probably give out. We do have 2 occult scrolls. I'm not entirely settled on who they should go to yet. We also have bonus EXP. We have 346 of it. And there's a lot of characters who would like it. Marcia could push up to 21 and promote. Jill could push up to 20 and set herself up for promotion very nicely. Oscar could probably get himself within the vicinity of promoting. Similarly, Karen could as well. It's all very close right now. It's all a bit tight. But one unit needs bonus EXP. Without a shadow of a doubt, Mist needs some EXP investing into her. We've been putting it off. I can't really put it off anymore. We're going to need to get her to level 10 and turn her into a Valkyrie, hopefully sooner rather than later. The issue is that it doesn't really improve our combat, actually, like, on the field. But it'd still be very nice to do. It just makes her more mobile, able to heal more things. We actually do have a physics staff as well that we need to give her, and I'm going to do that now before I forget. Because if I did forget to do that, I would feel very silly. So, yeah, we'll take a restore staff as well. There's literally no reason not to. Does anyone else need anything? We need to forge somebody a weapon. I think I'm going to forge Boyd a new weapon. No one else really needs one right now, and Question is close to breaking, and we'll break in a couple of levels or so, so yeah, why not? We're going to go to the shop. We're going to go to the armory. We're going to go not to the armory, because that's not where we go. We go to the forge. We're going to go for an axe. We're going to go steel. Yes. We're going to max out the attack. We are going to max out the hit. And we shouldn't need to lose any weight. It's Boyd. He hits like a truck. That should be fine. Let's do that. Yes. And we'll change its name. Okay, we don't need to do any cuts for this one. There's a very easy thing to call this. How do I... I've still not figured out how to navigate this menu yet. Here we go. We're calling it answer because Question's breaking, so we need some answers. There we go. Made that one up, definitely. There we go. Make it a nice green axe to match his hair. Boyd can have it. His hands are full. Okay, and we can't send anything else to the convoy here because of reasons. So, okay. And now we give to the convoy. We'll get rid of the pole axe because it's a bit useless, really. We'll take answer. We probably won't be using it too much. We've got a Question and we've got the regular steel axe to use up. But it's nice to have in case we do need it. I'm also just going to check the shop for hand axes. Because we don't have any, yeah. We're running dangerously low on hand axes. There's Elf Thunders? Could potentially take an Elf Thunder. Might be useful. There's also no hand axes. I'm not gonna lie. That's not the outcome I was expecting. Okay. Slightly problematic. But whatever, we'll be fine. I think. Maybe. I hope. Just give everyone's inventory. Yeah, we've got 3 on Karen. Very little on anyone else. We've got 7 on Boyd. 7 uses of hand axe. We've got a short axe with 6 users on Titania. That's it. That's our hand axes right now. A combined 16 1-2 range axes. Okay. I really want to give this bonus EXP to Mist, but I'm just slightly concerned it's just going to feel like a waste. Especially going into this chapter, because after this chapter, we want as many units promoted as possible. Because we're going into chapter 17, and that thing's really long. And we don't want everyone, like, stuck at level 21, unable to gain EXP. It would be a bit of a waste. So, with that in mind... Marcia will 100% promote on this next level. If she doesn't kill one enemy, I will be amazed. And using... Yeah, like, 40 bonus EXP to level her up is ridiculous. No. Pushing Karen up to 19 is very tempting. Same goes for Oscar, to be honest. That's 12 EXP for 16 bonus EXP. That's fairly worth it. We'll do that. Just push him up to the next little threshold, the next level. Come on. Okay, speed will take. HP is fine too. Not a great level up, but we can't complain too much about that one. Jill? Can gain 15 EXP for a 21 investment? That's not terrible. Let's do it. Let's just make sure Jill levels up on this next level. Just nudge these characters just that little bit closer. Strength is good. Again, it's not a great level up, but we can't complain too much. It's acceptable. Titania is probably the other one who I really want. Sorry, not Titania, Karen. It's a big investment though. I'm torn because I really don't want a bunch of characters. Like, Boyd will level up, right? Like, Marcia will level up. So it doesn't matter too much because they will hit 21 and promote. It's Oscar, Karen, and Jill that I'm a little bit worried about that are all on the edge. But if we just make sure to, like, intentionally just give them the XP from this next level, that should be fine. There shouldn't be too many issues there. So I think we can just afford to give Mist, like, 40, shove her up to level 5, why not? Just, you know, push her a little bit closer. We don't need to do it all at once. We can hold on to some. It's not urgent, but we do want to be starting to push her a little bit closer to level 10. So we can use the Master Seal and promote her. Right. Oh, one other thing I completely forgot to mention is I got Ike and Oscar's A support, and I got, where is it? Oscar and Karen's B support, which means Oscar is now capped. Karen still needs to work on his with Marcia. Ike needs some other units to work with. I might just do Ike and Titania, to be honest. Because I'm not going to do Titania with any of the others here, apart from maybe Mist. Who's Mist going to support with? Jill, maybe? But Boyd's not going to do it, because... Who's Boyd's last one with? I can't remember. We'll figure it out later. It's not urgent. Not urgent at all. So... Let's go. Let's just dive into the level. I'm bored of being in the base. Did we give Boyd answer? Can I just check? We did. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's go. We're diving in to this next chapter. Shut up. Stop talking. So, this chapter is, as I try and remember the controls, this is Dev Dan. We want to recruit him. We recruit him by talking to him with Mist or Rolf, I believe. There might be someone else in there too, but I'm pretty sure Mist or Rolf work. We're not using Rolf, so it'll be Mist. There's not actually as many enemies as I thought there would be. I'm not going to lie. I thought there were more. There are chests, so we definitely want to bring Volk. We also want to give everyone a quick check for stealable items, because I think, yeah, this guy has a mend staff. That would be nice. This guy has a mend staff. Again, that would be nice. You just have a steel sword, steel sword, steel sword, steel axe hand axe. We might be able to steal that hand axe. That would be useful. If we could, like, we're just so desperate for them. This guy has a gamble that he drops, that's fine. There's not a whole lot going on here in terms of stealable items, I'm not gonna lie. There's a potential hand axe, and that's about it. Oh well, the boss drops a spear as well, which will come in handy. So, let's figure out who we're actually bringing on this level. So we definitely want Volk. That's indisputable. Volk is in the team. We don't really need Ileana, but Titania and Makalov should not be left behind. Ah. Okay. We only get 11 units, you see, and we've been having a lot more than that for the past couple of levels, so... It's a little bit of an issue here. Ideally, we'd leave Ike behind. I'm just going to throw that one out there, but that's not really an option. Soren might actually come in handy, because he would be another prime candidate to sit this one out. I think Lathe can definitely... maybe? I don't know. Lathe is so useful. So, same goes for Mordecai. But we definitely want Titania. Like, Titania has to come. Like, that's not up for debate. The problem is I'd ideally bring Warim as well, but I don't think that's really an option either. It's too many units and not enough slots. So, we can't leave behind Ike, we can't leave Boyd, Soren, Volk, Mist all have to come. Marcia, Oscar, Karen, Jill all come, Titania come. So the only one who's possibly up for the chop is Lathe. I think I would rather have Makalov, I'll be completely honest. Lathe is solid, like she's a strong unit, and she's definitely a better unit currently than Makalov is. But I just think Makalov can develop into a better unit, and this isn't a particularly difficult level. So I think we're fine to leave Lathe behind, especially when we consider the goal of this level is to get units like Karen, Marcia, Oscar, Jill, Boyd promoted. Yeah, we don't need Lathe for this. She's just going to vacuum up the XP. In fact, though, we don't really need Makalov either, but if there's any leftover EXP going, I'd rather it go to him, so... Yeah, I think that's okay. That's a bit of a conundrum, though. Who had the steel axe again? Or the hand axe? It's this guy, right? Okay. So... these guys are all just going to rush forward. Ideally, we would just want to try and bait them in using some of the units who we want to give XP to. Marcia, Jill, Boyd, etc. We don't need Mist in the front lines. Makalov's probably not going to do a whole lot, so he can move back. Something like this should be fine. Put Marcia here. Yeah, and we'll just move forward in sort of this sort of formation. And that should be okay. Yeah, you know what? I feel pretty confident in this. Let's go. Dive into it. We've not lost a blue unit yet. We've lost 2 units, but they were from not recruiting them, so... we've not lost a blue unit. I feel pretty good about that. So... it's probably a good idea to get, like, Boyd out of the way, because he's a little bit slower, and so it'll be harder to position him to get some of this EXP. We can equip Question. We can just break that at this point. We don't need to be super protective over it. I kind of wish I moved him a square further forward, I'm not going to lie, but that should be fine. Karen needs more EXP than most, so we will put him this side. Just equip an Iron Axe. If we don't kill, we don't kill, that's fine. And then I think Oscar takes this center spot. Oh, by the way, bonus EXP is 10 turns, so we don't want to go too slowly. We just want to, you know, make sure EXP is being distributed as we need to, while still moving with a decent bit of pace. But we can take a turn here, because it's not a very long level, to be honest. So... let's move in. Let's start moving some units in. And we are just going to make sure to sit everybody outside the range of these guys, other than the units who we want to be attacked. And then we should be fine. There should be no problems. I think. Maybe. If we're lucky. Okay, they're going to start attacking us. And the one on that side does not attack Boyd, he attacks Oscar. Brilliant. Wonderful. Oscar's going to get some EXP here. The one in the middle now can't attack anyone. That one does go for Karen, though. That's good. Misses again. We're getting a lot of dodges in these past couple of levels. It's nice. I'm not complaining. So, these guys all move in. Okay, the hand axe guy didn't move, actually. Only the one without the hand axe moved forward. We want to be careful not to be in his range so that we can potentially try and move Volk in for the steal. So if we go in with Jill, we should be able to Kanto out of his range. Let's just flag it up. Yeah, and then if we go in with Jill, we can hit this guy, Kanto out of his range, and we'll be fine. I think. Let's try it. Screw it. What's the harm? Not using a Lagger's Lance. We can use Unbalanced, that's fine. Nothing wrong with using our forge weapons, that's what they're here to do. Another dodge, not complaining about that. Little bit of EXP there for Jill. All very nice. Boyd can come in on this backside. And can you double with a Steel Axe? You can, but you probably won't hit. Okay, we'll go for question then. We'll guarantee the kill. Like I say, we can break this at this point. We don't have to be, you know, super protective over it. Just no need for that. It's just unnecessary. Yeah, Oscar and Karen did not gain much EXP. Karen might not even level up through Chapter 17. He's definitely the lowest priority one, like, of the 5 that really need XP right now. Let's just make sure to level Marcia up. Let's just make sure we don't miss Marcia, because she is incredibly close, and I'm worried that I might, like, just think, oh, she'll definitely get it, and then never get it with her. So, yeah, let's just make sure we hit Marcia's. Wait, Volk needs to be in range. Where are you? The problem is that if we go into the hand axe guy's range, he might just, like, use the hand axe and then we can't steal it. Because you can't steal an equipped weapon. So we might have to do some shove shenanigans going on here, but never mind. Just who's low? Boyd. Okay, he's taking a hit. I'm not physicking that. As much as I would like the XP, I'm not wasting a physic on that. That's a waste of time. I don't really want Karen there. I'll put him behind Boyd. Okay, this guy moves forward. He goes for Oscar. Oscar doesn't care and takes literally 0 damage. Pokes him twice. He falls over. We can move on with our day. Very nice. No complaints there. Okay, so this guy doesn't move. We are 2 tiles out of range, which is a couple of shoves. Boop. Actually, it was only 1 tile out of range. I can't count. Steal. We can't steal it. We're not strong enough. Volk, be stronger. Wow, we actually are 1 strength off. That's really annoying. Okay, whatever. We're just killing the guy then. Goodbye, hand axe. We'll use Jill. Why not? Go, kill. Jill's so strong. Like, Jill and Marcia are just absolute monsters because they can just fly everywhere. It's actually kind of silly. Also, we seem to be stuttering a little bit more than usual. Like, even by the usual standards, the stutters are coming in strong today. It's really annoying. I do apologize. I wish I could do something about it, but I have messed around with settings for forever and a day, and it won't stop. So, just going to move Oscar there, equip a short spear. Tanya there, equip a short axe. Marcia here. Equip a javelin. I haven't checked the mage's range, so I don't know who and where he can attack, so that's why we're going through all of this rigmarole. Karen here. We've done all that, and the mage is just going to go and attack Jill. I already know this to be true. The more I think about it, the more I think I should have bought Lath over Makalov. I'm not going to lie, it's making me a little bit nervous. I didn't heal Boyd, I'm an idiot. God damn it. Yep, he just goes for Jill, and all that effort was for nothing. That's actually a lot of damage. I appreciate that, Mr. Mage. Okay, we can leave Marcia behind to kill this one, because she won't have to kill anyone else after this. And we just want to make sure this distribution of EXP is on point for this level. Like I say, we just don't want, like, half of our best units who are going to play a pivotal role in Chapter 17 to not be getting any, like... Wait, is class changing instant? It is. I thought it was at the end of chapters, I'm not going to lie. Okay, this entire effort has been worthless. Let's just push forward and end the level. It doesn't matter if units level up in Chapter 17, because they will promote on the spot. I forgot how class changes work in FE9. That's on me! That's my fault. Okay, let's just push on and, do this. Also, there's a evolved Marcia. Evolved? She's not a Pokemon. A promoted Marcia. Look at her. She gains so many stats! Class changes in this game are ridiculous. They're just such a huge stat boost. Absolutely ridiculous levels of gains there. Sounds like she's gone to the gym when I say it like that. Levels of gains. You don't even kill. Just kill things. Please. I do not ask much. Just kill enemies. Don't really want to leave Volk in range. if I can avoid it. I'm going to move Oscar here because he just doesn't care if he gets attacked. Like, remotely, he just doesn't care. And now we can just charge forward full steam ahead now that that information is in our hands. By the way, I wish I'd bought Mordecai. Because Smite would be really useful right about now. 1, 2... Okay, she can reach where Makalov is, so we move Makalov forward. Can he take that hit? I'm not super confident Makalov takes a hit from this mage. We're going to be a bit careful with Makalov over here, I think. Where is your range? Yeah, we'll just be a little bit safe with you. You're not the same strength as everyone else quite yet. You're only level 14. Need to remember that. Makalov is not, he's not Oscar. He's not Marcia. Also, Jill did take, like, a hefty chunk from that L Thunder. Like, 11 damage is nothing to scoff about, so... I mean, I'm not overly worried. She has a lot more than 11 health, but... it's not entirely safe. These stutters are getting sort of annoying. Just give me 2 seconds, there will be a slight cut. I'm just going to go try and close some things and see if I can stop some of the stutters.